Hello, everyone with Summer Seminar. Welcome to the School of Public Health. I am so excited that you all are with us. My name is Abram. I'm the Chief of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging here within the School of Public Health. I have been in higher education for over 20 years. I started off as an admission counselor a long time ago, and eventually that transitioned into diversity work. And so here I am now living my personal dream of being a chief of diversity. And I'm really excited and honored to be in this space with you. Many of you know we have done a lot of work. Public health has a commitment to social justice. Public health has made a statement that racism is a public health crisis. Public health holds true the values of humanity, human goodness, human kindness, human health, human equity. And so I feel like taking all of those values and bringing them into the School of Public Health and seeing them live and breathe within the School of Public Health is really critical. And that's what part of my role is. But I also feel like one of my gifts that I bring to this work and one of my personal passions and things that I do for myself is I like to bring healing into this world of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. We have experienced a lot of things depending on where our lives have gone and the paths we have taken, the journeys we are on. Those survival skills that we have used to get through every single one of those moments, whether it be venting to a friend or doing something bigger, like protesting something or working towards public policy, a variety of ways in which we live and breathe action and activity and our personal agency, our survival skills that we have had through all of those moments sometimes help us in this work and sometimes hinder us or prevent us from moving forward in this work. And I believe that to really truly live in a world that thrives in social justice, thrives in equity, thrives in nurturing ourselves and nurturing others, it means that we have to kind of change some of those survival skills and recognize them as survival skills and let go of them in a lot of ways so that we can move ourselves, move humanity forward. And so that's one of the passions that I feel like I bring to this work, right? And I feel like when we interact and we move and we're together, as you'll see me when I'm back on campus, is that hopefully that's the experience you get from being around me, being with my team, being with all of us in Berkeley Public Health, and hopefully that's what rings true. It is not perfect. It does not always feel good. It's not always going to have the results we want, but it'll move us in a direction that we need to move and shift into. One of my friends used to tell me, because I was really impatient with a lot of this, like, it's been 25 years, it's been hundreds of years, why are we still here? And she used to say, you know, it's baby steps, right? Every baby step that has been set before us has gotten us to this moment where we can live much more freely, more inclusively, feel better belonging. We can talk about healing, and we can be unapologetic in our identities and who we are and how we breathe and move in space. And so with that, I want to kind of guide you all on a little bit of an exercise. It's something that my favorite scholar, Dr. Michael Benitez, did in a session that I attended years and years ago. Someone reminded me that I walked them through this exercise in the past, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. And it's a shoe exercise. So I want all of you who feel most comfortable in this room to remove your right shoe. And I want you to look down at that shoe and recognize that that shoe fits you, right? And so I want you to take that shoe and I want you to pass it over to your neighbor. This is me giving you time to pass it to your neighbor. So pass that shoe to your neighbor. Now your neighbor has the shoe. And I want you all to look at the shoes you've been passed. It might be too big or too small. It might not be the color or the style that you like or enjoy. It may be uncomfortable. It may be flat. It may be too thick. It may be a tennis shoe or a business shoe or a casual shoe, an espadrille or a wedge. It's going to be all of these things, right? But it's not what you chose, right? And so I want you to understand that equal essentially means that we all have feet, we all have a shoe. Equity or liberation, as I really want us to move towards, means that every single one of us has the shoe that fits us, that represents us, that is molded and curated and loves us and nurtures us and cares for us, right? That shoe that you are holding is representative of what equal or equity can mean, but also where you can go with liberation. How do you, as a public health professional, in your calling in health policy management, maternal, adolescent, child health, in the health and social behavior and community health sciences and biostatistics, epidemiology, infectious disease, and any of these divisions, those I have not named as well, how are you going to take your work, your passion, your research, your studies, your projects that you create and are a part of, and create liberation for the communities you engage with? How are you going to listen to them to understand what sole they need, what stitching they prefer, what type of fabric they would like, what colors they would enjoy? Do they want closed toe or open toe, peep toe, sandal, flip flop, tennis shoe? Do they want designer Nikes? Like, what is it that you can do to help make liberation happen? And this shoe is just a model example of that. Now take a moment and pass the shoes back to your neighbors and put your shoes back on. But I hope you've gained an experience in this moment with me about how critical it is that we don't just learn everything we know and have knowledge and make assumptions about things, but that we move and breathe in space in a way that makes everyone feel like they belong and makes everyone feel cared for, everyone feel nurtured. And most importantly, that everyone feels liberated, that they can bring their whole selves into this environment, right? And so our work together is that you will do that as part of your roles in your classrooms, out in your internships and experiences, and often to your careers. You have done it before you've walked into these doors. It's what got you to this stage, right? And I want you to remember to take all of this with you. And again, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be bumpy. You're going to clash with folks. And all it is about how do you navigate the moment, right? How do we navigate to sit and step back and look at someone that we might be in conflict with or disagreement with? And we say, how do I make this shoe fit you so you feel liberated? Now, truth be told, not everyone deserves that grace. That will come and it may go. You may not want to decide in that moment that that's something you want to deal with, and that's okay. But in the long run, our role and our responsibility is to figure out how we continuously step back and make that shoe fit that person. How do I give this community air quality, clean water, access to fresh food? How do I, that makes them feel good, makes them a part of the process, and that actually is what they're asking for, not what I assume that they need, right? So those are just small things. And in this time together with each other, you're going to get to know each other. You're going to grow with each other. You're going to learn and get all kinds of access to all kinds of tools and resources so that you can thrive in many, many ways. But I don't want you to forget your passion. Who are you? Why are you here? What brought you here? And to carry that forward in this work as we move into this year, this academic year, and as you move towards completion of these degrees. I want you to have fun. I want you to ask questions. I want you to laugh and to giggle. I want you to immerse yourselves. I want you to belong in this space and make this space yours. And so with that, enjoy this week. I apologize for not being there in the physical presence. But you will see me next week during Welcome Week. I will be there saying hello. And have fun this week. Take it all in, breathe it through, go outside, get some sunshine, love on yourselves, love on each other, and just take care and just be and enjoy. Bye.